Now, I'ma just keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? I'ma just keep it 100. First of all, hold up, get me right, get me right. You know, every time we do this, I gotta pull up my DC official, my official. You know what I'm saying? Now, boom. Now, if your problem with this movie is that Ben Affleck sucks as Batman, I'm telling you that's cap. Tell me that in this movie, Ben Affleck doesn't act according to this description. Let's see. Hmm. Hmm. Ben Affleck doesn't act like this. He doesn't act like someone that's been through this. Hmm. Doesn't do any of this. So, what's the problem with Ben Affleck, Batman? Oh, it's his suit. It looks so garbage. Batman, what does he represent? Preparedness, intelligence. We know his resume. That being said, what would Batman do if he's about to fight Superman? Is he gonna wear the regular bat suit or is he gonna wear some armor? So duh, Batman don't look like you regularly do because he's fighting Superman. You know what I'm saying? Like, how is the bat suit a criticism in this movie when he's fighting? You know what I'm saying? What he's up against, and what would he do? Batman would use thick armor to fight Superman, and not his normal what nylon bat suit or whatever it is. Even the titanium joint, whatever it was in Dark Knight. Even if that Superman, but let's look at Ben Affleck playing Bruce Wayne. Let's see how well he plays Bruce Wayne. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Do you really only he don't go back out of costume ever? Okay. Okay. Just right past. Wrong scene, bro. Let's see. I need to see when he cooks up the initial. Hmm. That. Hold on. Now that we're there. Well, now that we're here. Wasn't that a trend back then? Hold on. People falling asleep during like wasn't like loading time jokes a trend back then? Pretty sure. This scenery colors. Exact same. There's way too much white here. Justice League. Is my Let's see. But now we're past this. Let's go. Actually,
The Daily Planet?
20 years in Gotham, Alfred. We've seen what promises are worth. How many good guys are left? How many stayed that way?
now, first of all, one thing that like you gotta remember is that Batman is fighting Superman. This is a battle hardened. This is a season in preparation. This is a essentially a just like a 40-year-old Batman essentially. This is Batman with all the game. All right, Batman with all the game. You know what I'm saying? All the knowledge. So he know what he know his stuff. So like He not supposed to act like the Bruce Wayne that's still trying to figure it out. This is the Bruce Wayne that got it figured out. And in Justice League, he needs to be, because that's how he assembles the Justice League, obviously. So, do you want him to act more of an amateur Bruce Wayne and therefore not be a Bruce Wayne prepared to fight Superman? So, like I said, bruh, Ben Affleck played a good Bruce Wayne. He played a solid Batman. He ain't played a good Batman, but he played a solid Batman. But how does that equal Ben Affleck is the worst Batman? I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Now, the only reason I would agree with anyone that would say this movie is trash is because, let's see where it's at. It's after. Is it? Yeah. It's pulling up somewhere. Was it here? Bro, did it now, right here. Let's grade my because this is obviously this. But right here, we see the Superman actor blocking the Batman actor's leg, literally. Okay. But those hits weren't garbage. Like, but am I too early? Bro. That kick was so. You're not going to tell me that kick wasn't sorry, bruh. That kick was so sorry. Like, man, I like you. He was kind of. That's a Batman style kick, I guess, but like, come on. Who's running the game? Honestly, this is too old. Here we go. Now, this is going to be the moment in the battle where you basically realize Batman won, essentially. He has that.
You're not brave.
It's like,
Brave.
look at that. Come on. Hold up. Revealed is crazy. Come on, cuz. Are you? Like I said, this is my only criticism. But that being said, let's get back to, you know what I'm saying, why I actually kind of rock with it.
I'm okay.
Now, first thing first.
Only kryptonite weapons can kill it.
Now, yeah, his voice is a little off, but it still does make sense. You know what I'm saying?
It's back in Gotham. If I can penetrate the skin, the spear will kill it.
It would in theory.
I've got to get it to chase me. Back to the city. Back to the kryptonite.
But my Doomsday graphics. Voice. Probably a Godzilla quality render. You know what I'm saying? I'll give you that. Now, obviously, I would accept a criticism of the movie being how it takes long to get started. But ultimately, this. Hold up, where is that guy? The Batman was hard too. We gotta touch on that. But where is that? Here we go.
See in the villages. My parents tried to run.
I think this was garbage. Like, I ain't even trying to slander, but she just didn't deliver well for me. You know what I'm saying?
The world has been so caught up with what...
Characters like her is good characters too. She played a pretty solid, you know what I'm saying? Now, obviously we still have the philosophical ideals to address, in which obviously this movie was kind of destined to be good versus good. Superman and Batman always experience like elaborate character arcs for the good, obviously. So now when you need to have both characters have a character arc for the good, obviously that's difficult to make. But they made it. And then people said it was trash. Now, let's get to I heavily rock with this movie. Now,
We're gonna get you out of here.
Biodegradation. Decaying Kryptonian.
now, for these,
Yes, the metahuman thesis.
and what
More
they
likely
do
than
and
not,
what they teach,
these exceptional beings live a...
this
Would you step into my office?
is a very good scene. Very well executed, for sure.
Yes.
This is exactly how this would work, essentially.
What's your wish list?
And that's why I rock with this scene.
Access to the wreck of the crashed Kryptonian ship.
Is he not appealing to his description?
Done.
Tell me Lex Luthor don't work like he's supposed to in this movie. Everything in this movie is done like it's supposed to. The reason I think it's viewed that bad is because of the poor fight scene. You can't have Batman versus Superman in you can't have the meat and potatoes.
That name on
You know what I'm saying?
Find him!
Let's see. Now. Ben Affleck, I need you right here. I need you to. Where's my hits? Ben Affleck. But he did redeem himself in Justice League. I'm not going like he didn't redeem himself in Justice League for sure. Especially in the full. He redeemed himself in Justice League for sure. But in this, You know what I mean? Yo, Batman is now it still goes exactly as it's supposed to go. You still get Batman and his gadgets, Superman and his powers, so everything you still give me components. You just give them to me in a sloppy manner. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, synopsis. This movie is probably a good 86 overall, but I'll say 84 overall. The only problem with this movie, it wasn't even bad, but because it was subpar, and obviously for what it's supposed to be, you lose a lot more points on the test. You know what I'm saying? They excelled in probably everything else. I wouldn't say excelled, but they met or excelled every other requirement. But when it came to the scene, it gave me like a C+. A C+ fight scene, which brings the whole overall of the movie. You know what I'm saying? But Ben Affleck, bruh, he probably played the best Bruce Wayne, only given the circumstances of his Bruce Wayne. But yeah, for sure, he got to be the worst Batman. Only because, obviously, I would rather watch this Batman over Michael Keaton Batman, but still in its time, obviously, Michael Keaton Batman was surprisingly, bruh, those movies are so doozy. It's like, but hey, I ain't gonna lie. If I was watching that brand new, I probably would have been hyping it up. It's like, it looks so garbage, but Michael Keaton Batman, only because it's iconic, I gotta put Ben Affleck under him. But I would still obviously rather watch Ben Affleck Batman in this movie than watch Michael Keaton Batman. But I would still say, obviously, Michael Keaton Batman is better. Now, only because in Justice League he redeemed himself. Nah, stop it. He's not better than Bale, and I ain't gonna lie. I think Pattinson might be better than Bale. When the next Batman come out, I think Pattinson gonna be over Bale, and then Batman gonna be a whole new direction now, like they trying to make it. But all in all, so synopsis number 2, the only reason this movie sucked is because the fight scene sucked. But every other part of the movie is good, with the exception of this was so horribly done to me. Not gonna lie. Now, it's like they made this just to flash back to it. It does good. It serves a good purpose later, but this scene is way better later than it is now. And this is your opening scene. You know what I'm saying? And it's way too drawn out for it to be nothing. You know what I'm saying? You gave me 5 minutes of Batman parents. I mean, not literally, but what did they give you? You gave me basically you're giving Batman's background for about 4 minutes, and it's like, it's so drawn out for what? And what other movie is it like this for it to be like this? You know what I'm saying? And no other movie does this ever happen in this style, but like, y'all do it here and it don't really look that good. When there's a million other ways y'all could have done the Bruce Wayne parents scenario. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, those are the only 2 scenes. My plot for this being the sequel to Man of Steel is top tier. This is still a Superman movie. Is it a Batman movie? I don't know. I can look at this and say it's a Superman movie, but I can't look at it and say it's a Batman movie. But it's still 3/4 of the way there, which is pretty solid. They pretty much gave you 2 full character arcs with many supporting characters. but they just didn't execute the fight scene really well. So, 84 overall, but still, Ben Affleck.
No one is different. No one is.
Next to top tier Batman, only because of Justice League. In this, he's the worst Batman. In Justice League, he probably better than Pattinson in Justice League. I ain't gonna lie, for what he's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? What he's supposed to be.